Hey, this is Tom Cook, and I just want to ask you a quick question. What do you want? What do you want in life? Think about that. This is a question that nobody has ever really asked before. They've never been asked of it, and they've never asked of it of themselves. And I remember the first time that I was asked this question, and it took me back. It completely took me off my guard. And I remember I was working for a construction company at the time, and I was fascinated. I was fascinated by how successful people performed, and what was it that they were doing that I wasn't doing? What were they doing that I could implement in my own life? And with that thought in mind, what I actually ended up doing is I ended up interviewing the CEO. I just wanted to interview him, find out if I could get any golden nuggets of information. And I remember booking the appointment in the diary with him, and I prepared loads of questions. And this was on the Friday, and that night I sent all the questions to him before I went home for the weekend. And I got an email back from him, and it said, Tom, thank you for your questions, really good questions, but I want to ask you just one question. What do you want? And I remember reading the question on the email. I was thinking, what does he mean? What does this guy mean? What does he mean? What do I want? Is this a trick question? Is there more to it? Is there a deeper meaning? What the hell does what do you want mean? So I went home that Friday, and I was racking my brains because I knew on the Monday I was going to have to come back and I was going to have an answer to his question. And I didn't have one. I was completely lost. I was searching for an answer, but I had nothing. So I actually went to my dad. I said, Dad, I've been asked this question by my CEO. What does it all mean? Like, what is the purpose of this question? And my dad was a sensible guy. He was a logical thinker, and he understood it. He said, Tom, this means in life, it means it has three parts to it. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? And who do you want to be? Look, so many people are completely lost in life. They don't know which direction they're going. They don't know what they want to do, let alone in life. They don't know what they want to do from one day to the next. And they're just going around in circles, just bumbling around, completely confused. And this is why people don't get results. This is why people don't make any progress, because they simply don't know which direction they're going in. And we go through life, we always take the next logical step. From school, it's going on to some form of higher education, and then it's getting a well-paying job. And then we think the next logical step is to start a family, to buy a house, get a mortgage, and then work the next 40, 50 years in a job that doesn't completely fulfill us. And then we retire. And then we all know what comes after that. And we never ask ourselves, what is it that I actually want out of life? What is it that I want to do? So if you're lost right now, if you're confused, if you don't have clarity about where it is that you're going in life, take some time out, get pen and paper, and start thinking ask yourself this question: what do you want? What do you want to do in life? What experiences do you want to have? What holidays do you want to go on? What career do you want to do? What business do you want to start? What do you actually want to do? And don't put any limits on yourself. All the little voices, the fears are going to come up. Forget about those. Just for the moment, just forget about all your fears, all your worries, all your doubts. Just put that to one side and have a little think about what it is that you want to do in life. Also, what is it that you want to have? Do you want to have a family? Do you want to have a really fast car? Do you want to have lots of homes? Do you want to have a team? Do you want to have more holidays? Whatever you want to have, whatever you want to, it might be materialistic, it might be family, it might be friends, but all these things that you can have in your life, what do you want to have? And lastly, who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Do you want to be somebody who's unstoppably confident? Do you want to become a speaker? Do you want to become a coach? Do you want to become a leader, an entrepreneur? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be in life? What values do you want to have? Start writing this all down. And what will happen when you've got these three areas of be, do, and have, in the center, you'll start to see a common pattern emerging. And this is where your mission is. This is where your purpose is. Out of this, you'll be able to create a vision for your life. How many of you would like to have a vision? You know, you just wake up in the morning and you see exactly what it is that you want to do. The reason people struggle to get out of bed in the morning is because they don't know why they're getting out of bed. They have no clue as to why they're getting out of bed. If you didn't know what you were meant to do from day to day, what is the point in getting out of bed? And this is the problem that people go through. So by doing this exercise, you're going to create a vision for yourself. You're going to create a purpose for yourself. You know, that when I found my purpose, it was amazing. You know, I did this exercise. I realized that I wanted to do personal development. I wanted to grow myself. I wanted to live a life of freedom. But I wanted to be somebody who was personable, who was kind, somebody who was caring. And I went off on this adventure, if you like. I did some time traveling, and when I came back from that, I also went on a lot of personal development courses. And I remember I tell this story to so many people. I was at this one program, it was about speaking, it was about training, and it just hit me like a bolt of lightning. And I was just like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing in life. But because I'd done this exercise, I was able to go off and I was able to explore. I was able to discover new things. It's because I did this exercise. This is a really powerful exercise that you can do if you want to find what your vision, what your purpose is. So every single day you can wake up with clarity. You can keep focus without distraction. It all starts with being clear and know where you are going. Having that vision, having that purpose, and ultimately having a mission. Having a mission, leaving a legacy behind for when you leave this world. So look, do this exercise. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, because there's going to be loads more content coming out like this every Wednesday. And I've got my interviews coming out on Saturday as well. So make sure you hit subscribe with the video so that you don't miss out on anything. All the best, guys. Thank you for watching.